Elvis Presley was a remarkable, versatile musician. He could do ballads, country, gospel, rock and roll, you name it. But the question is, could Elvis Presley also play and sing the blues? Now, when you think about Elvis, you do not think about the blues immediately, right? But in 1960, he recorded a song called Reconsider Baby. And that goes something like this. So long, how I hate to see you go. Well, so long, how I hate to see you go. Well, the way that I will miss you. Reconsider Baby, taken from the album Elvis is Back, which is a fantastic Elvis album. You know, Elvis recorded many albums during his lifetime, and many of them were, well, not really that good, some of those soundtracks. But in the beginning, when Elvis was young, it was a totally different story. Now, this song is a true blues classic, originally recorded by Lowell Fulson, and this version is a bit faster, it's a bit more up-tempo. Where Elvis is doing a more slower tempo. Which is a bit nastier, isn't it? And that vibe goes all the way through the entire song, straight from the beginning. I love how Elvis just starts off with one word, well, and you immediately recognize it's him. It sends shivers down your spine, doesn't it? Well, only Elvis would do something like that. And by the way, I think that's the main characteristic of any great musician, that you recognize who it is within a nanosecond. And this intro looks quite difficult, but it's not that difficult at all. Let me play it very slowly so you can try this yourself. Well, just can't help myself. I have to do the well. Now, when you think about it, this basically just is a straightforward blues song. And you can see me using my index finger and ring finger. And if you're familiar with the blues, you probably recognize this little move here. But if you just play it regularly, you'll get this. Which is okay, but what I do is something a little bit different. I have this. Quite a big difference, isn't it? And the thing is, what I do is, after each beat, I mute the bottom strings with the right palm of my hand. Mute, mute, and so on. And that's quite a big difference. Well, so long, how I hate to see you go. And so forth. And that's what you want to do first. And if you can do that, there's also something else that I do on top of that as well. Now, rather than just saying what it is, let's see if you can notice what it is that I'm doing. Well, so long, how I hate to see you go. Well, did you recognize it? It was wasn't very subtle, but it's very short. The thing is, if you play that riff continuously with nothing else, it's a bit boring. So what I do to make that transition from one chord to the next a bit more interesting is I add a little embellishment in there. And all it is hilarious, very simple, just one strum up on open strings. And the other thing is the middle finger, 3rd fret, and then you just strum the bottom strings down. So it's... That's all it is. Now you might say, really? That should never work, right? Well... works like a charm. I'll tell you what, let's see if we can play it together. I'm gonna play it in a very slow tempo as usual, and you can find the tabs as always on my Patreon site. Grab your guitar, let's play some blues.